Unlock the secrets of VAL, a clandestine assault rifle with a rich history and a mystique that transcends reality. From its inception in the Soviet Union to its covert use in various conflicts, this rifle boasts innovative features that set it apart. Join us as we delve into the intricacies of its construction, real-world applications, and the technology that makes it a standout in the world of firearms. The VAL story is one of intrigue and innovation, and you won't want to miss a moment. Stay tuned for a journey into the heart of this enigmatic weapon. Back in the Soviet Union in the 1930s, they decided it was time to play the silent game with weapons. Picture this. Designers were like secret agents focusing on creating suppressors for rifles, pistols, and even machine guns. All hush-hush stuff. But then, the Ministry of Defense big shots were like, hey, these detachable suppressors are so last season, let's go high-tech. And just like that, they decided to shift to integrated systems for silent shooting. Imagine a James Bond movie scene, but with designers crafting a special sniper rifle and an assault rifle at the same time. Double the trouble, double the fun. Now, while the bigwigs were sipping their fancy drinks and considering their preferences, the designers were in their secret labs thinking about ammo. They looked into using the existing silent cartridges, 7.62 SP, and even created a hybrid from rifle bullets and pistol casings. At one point, they were all excited about this new ammo called RG-037, the rock star of silent shooting. They even threw a party for the first silent sniper rifle, Ventores. But wait for the plot twist. In 1985, when they were about to unveil the technical specs for the badass VAL assault rifle, the military dropped a bombshell on the designers. They were like, no supersonic speed for the bullets, okay? And make sure they're accurate and pack a punch. Talk about a challenging mission for our weapon designing heroes. Hold on to your tactical gear and get ready for a wild ride through the covert world of weapon innovation. Picture this. It's like our genius designers are playing a game of secret agent tug-of-war with the requirements. And guess what? They found a way out that's cooler than a spy escape plan. So, they decided to cook up the SP5 and SP6 cartridges for the VAL rifle and the Ventores sniper rifle. And here's the twist. The secret ingredient is an intermediate cartridge from the 1943 model. These mad scientists revamped the casing mouth to fit a sleek 9mm caliber bullet, making it look like James Bond just got an upgrade. But here's where the plot thickens. To meet all these top secret requirements, they cranked up the bullet mass. In regular 5.45 by 39mm cartridges, the bullet is a measly 4 grams. That's like the weight of a feather. Now, in the SP5 and SP6 ammo, custom crafted for VAL and Ventores, the bullet weighs a whopping 16 grams. That's like going from a feather to a mini bowling ball. Talk about turning up the firepower. Now, let's add a dash of American spice. In the good old US of A, that's approximately 0.1 ounces for a regular 5.45 by 39mm bullet, a featherweight contender. But hold on to your fedora, because the SP5 and SP6 bullets weigh in at a jaw-dropping 0.5 ounces. It's like upgrading from a feather to a mini cannonball. And this weight upgrade, it's not just for show, it's like adding rocket boosters to a spy car. They conserve the initial kinetic energy, losing only 10 to 15% at the VAL rifle's maximum effective range, ensuring it's got the punch of a superhero landing. Now, onto the main event. The SP6, the default cartridge for the VAL rifle, a bullet with enhanced penetration that can go through a standard NATO soldier's helmet from 200 meters away. Even a level 2 body armor won't save the day. And guess what? The SP5, initially designed for Ventores, is 70% identical, including the suppressor. It's like having a twin gadget, one for each undercover mission. These designers are basically the Q of the weapons world. But wait, there's more. The AS rifle's short barrel is like a magic trick. It's got holes at the front, strategically diverting gunpowder gases to the rear expansive chamber of the integral suppressor. This two-chambered suppressor with steel separators is like a secret agent gadget that not only muffles sound, but does it with sleek tactical style. It's the weapon world's version of a James Bond tuxedo, classy and deadly. Let's dive into the intriguing world of firearms and shed light on the integrated suppressor that comes bundled with the VAL. Despite being detachable for cleaning, firing without it is a strict no-no. Without this sleek gadget, the rifle's mechanics won't even break a sweat. Now picture the short barrel of the AS rifle. It's got a bunch of holes up front right after the gas vent, strategically designed to divert some of those gunpowder gases from the barrel to the rear expansive chamber for the integral suppressor. When you pull the trigger, the bullet dances through multiple openings in the barrel walls. The gunpowder gases, following a VIP sequence, saunter through these openings into the suppressor's expansion chamber. This sequential affair cools down their temperature, reducing volume and pressure. In simple terms, the once thunderous bang gets shattered into tiny sonic pieces, bouncing off partitions and mutually devouring each other, ultimately creating a barely audible sound, a symphony of silence. Now, some might wonder, if they're so darn similar with just a 1 in 100 difference in bullet caliber, is there a real difference in combat scenarios? Well, here's the scoop. The VAL stands out with its sturdy foldable metal stock, making it handy for hand-to-hand combat. Plus, it flaunts a larger magazine, 20 rounds, fully interchangeable with a 10-round rifle mag. But wait, there's more. The VAL outshines the Ventores in maneuverability, allowing you to fire even with the stock folded, perfect for tight spaces. When it comes to combat qualities, they're practically twins, except for the rate of fire. The VAL unleashes a lightning-fast 950 rounds per minute, leaving the Ventores trailing at just 100. But hold your horses, that's in combat scenario. In a hypothetical face-off, the VAL takes the lead by a mere 50 rounds per minute. So, we've got two almost identical weapons with nearly matching ammo and one key difference: the rifle for silent takedowns at medium to long distances and the rifle for close quarters combat. Fun fact, both the rifle and the automatic were drafted into the army in 1987. Since then, VAL and Ventores have been on various military stages, proving their utmost effectiveness. The specs of these special forces weapons remain largely unmatched even today. Talk about leaving an indelible mark on the battlefield. Now, let's compare the real-life VAL with its gaming counterparts, and what better way to do this than diving into the old-school classic Stalker? The first thing that catches the eye is its description, stating that it was constructed based on the sniper rifle Vintar, which is essentially the Ventores. The only differences are the folding stock and a more capacious magazine, aligning perfectly with reality. Kudos to the developers for the spot-on representation. As for the combat characteristics, the weapon closely mirrors its real-life counterpart, weighing between 2.5 to 2.9 kilograms, depending on the parts, firing a 9.0 by 39mm caliber with a firing rate of approximately 900 rounds per minute and a moderate shooting accuracy. The same can be said for the game Escape from Tarkov, where the VAL is portrayed with remarkable detail, from its external appearances to its combat characteristics, such as an effective firing range of 420 meters, a firing rate of 900 rounds per minute, and even an initial subsonic bullet speed of 295 meters per second. It's all there. The game truly captures the essence of the VAL down to the small